Money is important, whether you like it or not. You must have the ability to manage money successfully if you want to make your goals and aspirations come true. You must understand how to get it, manage it, and grow it. The fact that money's core elements aren't difficult to understand is a good thing. In actuality, they haven't changed much over the years. If you can learn and master the fundamental principles or rules, you can make more money than you ever thought. So let's start with the first rule. Rule 1. Save money. The first financial principle is to save money, or more precisely, to pay yourself first. Unfortunately, most people today never do this. When you purchase a new iPhone, your money goes to Apple, and when you get a coffee, it goes to Starbucks or whatever your favorite coffee shop is. That is giving your money away rather than keeping it. To save as much money as you can for yourself, or to pay yourself first, find a strategy to keep it. Your ability to do so supports the entire wealth-building process. The goal is to increase your net worth by using as much of your income as you can. Most books and articles recommend putting aside 1/10 of what you earn, or more if you can afford it. If doing so means cutting back on your spending, then by all means do that. Just make sure you're consistently saving money. Even though the 1/10 may not seem like much at first, it will quickly add up over time, especially if you follow other financial guidelines. Rule 2. Never spend more money than you need to. This rule basically means learning to live within your means and avoiding lifestyle creep. As your salary rises, you'll likely feel the temptation to spend more money. But if you want to increase your wealth, you must control this desire. If your salary rises but you then decide to buy new furniture, a new TV, plus an additional vacation to an exotic place, you've just spent your increase in earnings. If you want to grow your wealth and become financially free, this is not the way to go. Unfortunately, this happens very often. There are bankers, attorneys, and doctors who are in the same financial situation, or even in debt, because they couldn't control their desire to continually improve the standard of their living. Your money will grow significantly if you avoid lifestyle creep and spend less than you make. Always make sure that your total expenses are a comfortable amount less than your income. Only minimally raise your expenses as your income rises. The remainder should be put aside or invested. In that way, your wealth will increase more quickly every time you boost your income. That is the real secret to increasing your wealth. Investing is one of the most important rules, so let's look at that in the next principle. Rule 3. Invest your money. Saving money is fantastic, and following rules 1 and 2 has helped you do that, but there is much more money to be made here. It will be difficult to build wealth with a regular income. You can only work so many hours a day in order to increase your income. Even if you could work longer hours, the money in your bank account will eventually lose value due to inflation. Putting your money to work to earn you more money is the best method to increase your wealth and to become financially free. You should invest as much of your money as you can. Investments that have been around for thousands of years include stocks, bonds, real estate, and precious metals. Assets you purchase increase in value or providing cash flow in the form of dividends, interest, or rental income. They don't require any more work from you when you're sleeping. If you have money in a bank account, try to think of methods to use it to purchase assets to earn more money. Make your money work for you instead of you working for your money. Furthermore, you should benefit from compound interest. Use the income your assets give you to purchase more assets. You make money with your own money, and you continue to make money with that new money. This is also known as the snowball effect. You should always research investments before making an investment. In addition to investing is the next principle. Rule 4. Avoid risky investments. You have a wide range of possibilities for investing your money, but the most important thing is to avoid losing your principal. Warren Buffett once shared his 2 major financial principles. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. Losing your principal means that all of your hard work to acquire that money has gone down the drain. That's awful. Always choose investments that you have thoroughly investigated and that you are certain will increase in value. Make sure that you won't lose money, even if the possible growth is slower. Of course, there is some level of risk associated with every investment. The danger of losing increases as the possible profit increases. Finding the right balance is crucial. Take some risks that could pay off well, but don't risk all of your hard-earned money. Put the majority of your money into assets with a proven track record before taking some calculated risks for greater profits. Diversify and maintain a portfolio balance where you are comfortable with. The most crucial rule is to do proper research before purchasing any form of asset. Make sure the possible rewards are based on reality and that the risk is balanced with it. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Rule 5. Your house is not an asset. A person's home is typically the largest investment they make in their lifetime. As you work to increase your wealth, a house can be a helpful tool. There is still discussion, though, about whether a house counts as an asset. Owning a home is a great achievement, and there is surely nothing wrong with that, but is a house an asset or a liability? It's essential to understand the difference between assets and liabilities before we can decide whether a residence is an asset. An asset is anything that makes you money, whereas a liability is something that costs you money. Unfortunately, your primary residence is not an asset. This is because you will be living there and will not be able to realize any appreciation or rental income. If you want to sell your home within a certain time frame or rent out a section of it, the answer may change. The maintenance costs, however, turn a home into a liability rather than an asset when it functions as your permanent residence. It's crucial to take into account compound interest over the lifetime of your mortgage in addition to regular house expenses. The expenses will quickly rise and destroy any profits you could make from a future sale. However, for the majority, buying a home might still be a wise financial decision. Your long-term financial stability will continue to be strengthened as you build capital in a property. You should be aware that this is based on the assumption that home values are rising generally. Rule 6. Make retirement plans. Nobody works forever. One day you'll be old, and while you might still be able to work, it won't be as much as it was when you were younger. It's crucial to prepare for that time. When you put money in assets, you should try to keep as much of it invested for as long as you can. If you start withdrawing that money before retirement to spend it extravagantly, you can run out of money when you really need it in your later years, but are unable to work to earn it. Additionally, return on assets will boost over time, particularly if compound interest is on your side. You should also take advantage of retirement and tax-free savings accounts in this situation. If there is any chance to boost your income and reduce your taxes while you are not working, take advantage of it. When it comes to accumulating wealth over the long run, take advantage of every opportunity. Over many years, even profits as small as 1% might add up to a lot. Rule 7. Improve your skills to make more money. The money you receive is ultimately determined by your skill level. Increasing knowledge and skills will make your contributions more valuable, which will boost your ability to earn more money. You can improve your skills by taking online or evening courses. Self-study is an option for learning new technical skills. You can develop more basic but effective soft skills by reading books. You can attend networking gatherings. Try everything that can make you more valuable to society and therefore more valuable to employers. It is important to focus this type of learning. If you work in sales and decide to read a book on spaceships, it won't necessarily help you earn more money unless you're a salesperson for the spaceship industry. Consider each skill upgrade's possible return on investment. In this way, you constantly put yourself in a position to increase your revenue. Thanks for watching Millionaire's Mind.